I always, during medical school, felt that it was important to maintain a balance between sort of my work and my personal life and professional life. And I worked really hard to do that in medical school, and it was really a important value for me. I mean, it was something that I think inertia. The easiest thing to do is to work all the time, in a sense, because you're never going to be done, and there's always more work to do. And I think the biggest challenge for me was, the difference from college to medical school is that, in college you studied, you worked hard, and then there comes a point where you say, all right, I'm done. I master the material. I know everything I need to know. I'm ready for the test. I've completed the subject. I know I'm going to do well. I was a good student. All medical students are good students in college. And I sort of knew that I studied as much as I need to, and I'm done. And I'm going to do fine on the exam. In medical school, you never feel, at least I never felt like I'd mastered the material. There was always more to study. There was always more to know, and you never quite feel like you know enough. And so the easiest thing to do is to spend all of your time studying and reviewing and reading and doing more and more and more, and to have no balance. And so I sort of early on recognized that I was never going to be able to know everything, and that I had to sort of consciously set limits. And so I scheduled things. I'm going to study from this time to this time, and then I'm going to exercise from this time to this time, and I'm going to have time for my friends from this time to that time, and that helped me a lot. And the other thing is, I think I had the good fortune of going to medical school where I also went to college, and so I still had a lot of friends who were not in the medical field, who weren't sharing that with me, and that was actually very healthy because I think unlike many medical students who come to a new place, the only folks they know are other medical students, then their fun and their work are all with the same group of people. Whereas for me, I had a clean separation, and my old friends sort of kept me sane and honest, and took me away from thinking about medical things all the time, and that was very healthy for me.